you through it.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the SDFC Fancast.
Now is the hour! Riders of Rohan! Oaths you have taken! Now fulfill them all! To Lord and land!
Yes.
Yes.
Is that Butcher? Is that the same
Yeah.
actor?
Hail
Yeah.
Mary. Yeah.
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban.
yeah.
Good. Colin has a secret talent for naming random actors.
Like face recognition with actors. If I could like make money off it, I tell Jessica this. We're watching a show and I'm like, oh yeah, he was in Game of Thrones season like the 10 episode, whatever, not season 10 Game of
I
Thrones.
love
You
it.
know what I mean?
As soon as you watch the preview for the Penguin, you're like, Colin Farrell. I know.
Yeah, something like that.
Makeup out of here.
Yeah, just random ones. It's I'll figure out a way to make some money.
Nice. But yeah, another episode. We are recording on Tuesday. Thank you, fellas. I had to ask for a postponement of 2 days, so much appreciated. Mea culpa. But yeah, before we started recording, Keegan was talking about being in the snow. What are you doing this weekend, Keegan?
Yeah, well, Christopher and I went up to Big Bear to our friend Kale's cabin. He has a lovely cabin, like right in downtown Big Bear.
What's the
And we
address? I'm just joking.
Yeah, 342 South Street. Code to enter is 824. No,
North side of town.
yeah, no, but it's cool. We lucked out because we went up Friday, and it snowed. So Friday night, obviously, there's the Tyson fight. Boo, but it was fun going out in the snow. Yeah, have a good time. I went back. My brother Travis Saturday because we had to come back, but old Cree stayed another night, kept the party rolling. How was that, Chris?
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, so Friday night, we drove up the back way, and there was like, right when you got up there, there was like a solid amount of snow. I'd say like 4 or 5 inches. So it was really like it's first snow of the year, really magical winter wonderland. We went to a bar, watched the fights. Keegan had a few too many, and we won't have to talk about that. That was fun. And then Saturday night, sat in a jacuzzi with 4 other dudes from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m.
Yeah.
drinking beers.
Sounds sweaty.
It was interesting. I actually forgot I didn't bring a swimsuit, so I was in my underwear, which made it even more
Tantalizing.
sure. Yeah, that's
We're a progressive
correct.
show.
And then we hit up the old bowling barn.
Oh yeah.
Bowling.
Is there-
No
Is there
way.
really a place called the Bowling Barn in
Yeah.
Big Bear? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
We went there as kids.
It's an old establishment.
I don't
You
know
see the
Big Bear that
local?
well.
Did you stumble upon the local at all? Those guys are huge. It's a little like it used to be like a little just little like shop on the side of the road called the local, and they've expanded to like one of the biggest like little starter kind of. They were doing like pokey and like acai bowls, and that's kind of like that vibe. But they were the nicest, chillest, like funnest employees you would ever come across. So the local is a good spot up there.
Oh, that's fun.
Nice.
I don't think we came across that, but we did. After bowling, we walked downtown for like 30 minutes trying to find food, and then grabbed some pizza that was filling. And then we went to a karaoke bar, and I sang
my God.
karaoke for the first
Would-
time in my life.
What'd you
Oh
sing?
no.
Oh, wow.
So I did a duet with our buddy JJ, who also had a personal best bowling 213. He was on a tear. It was a good.
That's pretty
Wow,
good.
JJ, dang.
My personal best is 224. I'm pretty sure Trevor was there for that.
Oh, he was. It checks out.
But I did a duet, and we did Summer Lovin' from Greece.
Oh man.
Who was Olivia
What?
Newton-John?
Who
From
do
the
you think,
jacuzzi.
Nate?
You.
Yes, it was me, and I did the high-pitched sound. I was like, Summer Lovin'. I literally did it the whole time. I committed to the
That's
bit.
hilarious, man.
Nice.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
The first, like, 30 seconds, people were into it. People were cheering. And then after that, once the "Tell me more" started coming in, we
Oh.
didn't know who was supposed to do that. I should have just put the mic in the crowd and had them do it. It was very confusing. And then people just didn't pay attention for the last 3 minutes of the song.
They were pretty checked out at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a bad first time experience. That was better than getting booed off the stage.
I
True.
honestly think they didn't care enough to boo me off because yeah. When we finished, I was expecting like a big old applause, like hell yeah, this guy's hilarious. No, no one even looked at me. It was a bummer.
Did you plug the podcast up there, you guys?
Yeah. SDFC podcast
Yeah.
mic drop.
I should have. But our buddy JR did, or well, hold on before I get to that. Jason, I signed him up to do Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio, and
Nice.
he crushed it. It was impressive.
Nice.
He would.
And then
that's cool.
our buddy JR did Bombastic. You know that
Ooh.
song?
That's
Yep.
It's an aggressive choice, and it
that
did,
dude. Did he pull it off?
no, it was awful.
Oh dang! I
I
thought
was
he would
trying
of
to
all
support
people.
him, but I was also like streaming the John Jones fight on my phone, like watching that. I was like, hey, what I got? But really not paying attention. It was brutal.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
A good effort.
yeah, respect. But yeah, it was a good trip. It's pretty magical up there with the snow and stuff.
Yeah. That-
Nice. Yeah, I
That's a
haven't been
great
to
fight card.
Big Bear for a while. I think the last time I went to Big Bear, maybe 2 times ago, but Julie and I were in my old Tacoma, and I hit black ice and we spun out.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh
shit!
man,
It's
scary.
crazy.
It's not
Oh
good.
yeah, I literally took a left, like it was a left turn, and I had the green arrow, so I wasn't hauling butt or nothing. I barely put the gas, and that truck was pretty powerful it was a little truck, but it had a big engine in it. It was S Runner, the precursor to the X Runner, I think. And I just immediately went, and it took out the back wheels, and it like slow mode for me, and I put my hand on Julie. It was this hand. I was like, it's all good. It's all good. Steered into it. I was very proud of how I handled it.
That was Julie.
Correctly.
You stopped short with me. You never stop short.
Yeah,
my
that's what I
move.
thought, Keegan. You
Yeah.
stop short.
Yeah. Oh, you stopped short with me.
Oh, you stopped short with me. That's what I
It's such a
thought
great
too, Keek.
episode.
I referenced Seinfeld last time though, so I didn't want to beat the dead horse.
You reference
But thank
whatever
you.
you want.
I know.
You do it to it. What about you, Colonial? What'd you do this weekend?
Oh man, I picked up. I think this past weekend. It all blurs together at this point.
Yeah.
Jessica came back from San Diego. Did I talk about that last time? I don't think I did. But anyway, yeah, she came back, didn't get sick. Fortunately, I know a couple of you guys aren't feeling super good, but so I picked her up Saturday. Then we kind of just took it easy, and then watched a little bit of football Sunday. But funny enough, I used to play producer Trevor and I, and Chris, and I think all of you guys played Counter-Strike quite religiously. Trevor and myself religiously for about a good 5-6 years back in the early 2000s, and they have Counter-Strike 2 now, which is like basically like version Trevor and I played, just a little bit better graphics and kind of like more fun cosmetics and stuff like that. We've been playing with my younger nephew Tyler, and it's been a blast.
The same maps, Dust and all that.
Yeah, Dust 2, Nuke. There's a couple new ones, but like Nuke, Inferno, Dust 2, yeah, a few, and some of the classics. It's super fun. We're older and a little slower nowadays, but it's still
Have you
fun.
Have you won anything? They do those. I always see online. They do those like you get those boxes that spin. People win like thousands of dollars. I don't know how it works. I just see people get weird
Yeah,
items.
that's what
How
Tyler
does,
was telling me. You can make a ton of money within like the skin trade, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
no,
crazy.
there's the money to be made. I know. I haven't even delved into that yet. But the cosmetic system, it's kind of cool.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild. That's cool though. Making
Sometimes.
money off making skins for Counter-Strike, a freaking 50-year-old game. Nah, it's
Right.
not 50 years old, but it's old. Sorry, readjusting my notepad here. Don't mind me.
Nate, did you happen to watch the John Jones fight?
I did.
Anybody
I just
else?
want to show you guys my pad real quick. Look how cool my notepad is.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sick.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, my
That's
brother-in-law.
pretty sweet.
But
Shout
dude,
out
I did
to
watch the fights. I watched I also watched the the show on Friday. I wouldn't call that a fight. Now the two ladies that fought before, Tyson and Paul, freaking beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
The second time they fought each other. It blows me away that like the WBC or the IBC, or I forget who had a belt on the line with the fight even before the co-main event, or before the main event. I forget, Ramos was one of the dude's names, and he was supposed to get his ass whipped by Barrios, was the other guy. And Barrios is pretty good. He holds a belt, and he wasn't taking him seriously because he totally tagged him up the first couple rounds. Did you guys watch that match? That was one of the better matches. And then Ramos hit him, rocked him hard, and almost knocked him out after he was getting his ass kicked for a good portion of the beginning of the fight. And that was a really competitive fight. That was really good.
Nice.
I felt really gross watching Mike Tyson fight. Oh, whatever his name is. But dude, Mike Tyson could even move. Like he could barely. He already fought like super jerky and like that. But that fight style like is not good on your joints or your knees, and like walking out with a knee brace and all that. I was like, oh God, he is. It's not. I don't know, man. I don't like watching old men get punched in the face. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
with you on that one.
Not really my. Not. I don't know. I had to watch it though. It was like that. Like I was like, I have
Yeah.
to watch this
Yeah.
so I can talk about it. But makes me feel gross. But and then the UFC fights were crazy. I mean, John Jones is I'm happy to say this. He's a big old piece of shit, and I can't stand him as a human being. And if he died, I wouldn't care less. But he is the best fighter I've ever seen. And I
Well
think
said.
I think
Yeah.
part of that comes from him being just flat out an evil person. So yeah, he
Yeah, I kind of
literally
agree.
spinning back kicked liver shot somebody, and it's
Oh.
like. And I mean, he's also fighting Stipe, who was working
Yeah.
12-hour shifts like 3 weeks ago as a fireman.
40
At least
years
that's what he
old.
says.
Yeah.
I was like, John Jones isn't going to fight anybody that he thinks will beat him. But at the same time, like, I wouldn't. Somebody was talking about coaching John Jones, and they likened him to like, I forget what type of animal, but some sort of bird or some sort of something. You're like, what does this have to do with anything? And they were talking about how that particular animal likes to hurt their prey and likes to see them hurt and then like wait a long time and then kill them. And he's like, and that's what John Jones reminds me of. And it's like, that's like,
animals can sense evil.
God, that was perfect. So yeah, anyway, John Jones is going to come to my house and shoot me, but because he's also a good marksman too. Yeah, he's a psycho. I think he's probably
He
good
can
with
take 'em.
knives. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, that kick was brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it 1,000 times. It was amazing. Like that was such an incredible moment. Like,
He
and yeah,
is.
Stipe is not like obviously it was kind of a joke, not a joke fight, but Stipe was amazing, Stipe. But man, I can't imagine getting kicked in the ribs like that. I thought it broke his ribs, but yeah, it was crazy.
Dude.
All the fights were good too. I have to say, like the whole card as a whole was really solid. I
So
forget the
what?
two girls who fought too. It was a really good fight.
I see. I was kind of watching on my phone because I was at the we were at Julie and I were at a bar actually after the Chrome Ball in IB. So I guess I'll move into that.
Yeah.
It was a good
Great
segue.
segue.
I mean, I was going to tell you guys before this. I also drank. I had Julie made homemade sourdough bread, like a nice loaf, beautiful loaf, proved perfectly. She thought she overproved it. No, it's perfect. So I cut a big slice off, toasted it, peanut butter, and then I drank a glass of milk. And the milk that I drank, the best buy date was November 9th. So 10 days after the best buy date. And I feel like $1,000,000.
Nice.
Well,
I don't
you got
know.
that going for you.
That's some good
yeah.
sourdough.
I am definitely lactose tolerant. That's no problem here. I love me some
Yeah.
lactose. But no, we were watching it on my phone in the middle of songs being played by Kiss Destroyer, a Kiss cover band. Yeah, Christopher, you would have loved it. Yeah, I went to the Chrome Ball, and then we were in IB, as I mentioned, about 50 times. Julie and I were starving, and we went to eat at a place that's semi-famous down there. It is Filipino and Mexican, or it's like a taco shop, Mexican food with a Filipino influence. From what I understand, it's called, let me find it, Sayulitas. And it was really good. So you guys should try it.
There's
Nice.
a Salulitas and Escondido, I think, or San Marcos, one of the two. Maybe it's. I wonder if it's the same.
Maybe it's the same thing. Maybe
What was
they
that,
bring.
Julie? What was that, Julie?
Julie asked, "Does it have a Filipino twist?" And she asked with some sass.
That's a good question. I don't know.
No, so yeah, No, it was good. The Chrome Ball was cool, and
Keegan,
I saw
the
regular.
Filipino twist was one of the moves at the Diddy parties, right?
We had a good dossier on that actually. It's like a whole weekend project.
I like it. You
Few people
guys
never returned after it.
study this. Study this before you show up. If you don't do it well, then you're kicked out.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's good.
Good.
But no,
Thanks for a good Christmas present for the missus.
no, it was fun. And then we went to Hoppy Days. Hoppy Days, as opposed to Happy Days, like the show. Hoppy Days in IB, and it was awesome. It was a cool bar. And they had the Kiss cover band, Kiss Destroyer, which was the Kiss Destroyer had two sets, two short sets, and in between they had fire breathing outside.
Oh,
Sick.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was a good show. They played my favorite Kiss song, obviously. I Was Made for Loving You, which is very, very popular song, but that's such a fun party song. And they were good. It was a lot of fun. I suggest
Was
it.
Hoppy Days beer and wine only, or did they have like a full bar?
It was beer only from what I saw.
Okay.
But they had a
Sounds like a
decent
brewery.
they had a
microbrewery.
decent selection. Pliny the Elder, all those things, So it was good. It was fun.
they have the whole Kiss get up on, like makeup,
Oh, dude.
suit, all that.
Yeah,
Like they go
dude.
all out. Yeah,
we're
you have.
gonna
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
we're gonna make Chris do extra work, and Julie's gonna send him pictures from the evening so he can edit them in at his leisure.
Cool.
Chris is super pumped. Oh,
Oh,
taking the beanie
shit.
off. It's making me
Here we
hot.
go again.
It's making you all hot and bothered.
No, you can see it in my face. My face is all red. But yeah, that was the Chrome Ball. But SDFC has some exciting news. Did you guys see it? Supporters ticket prices.
Woo!
Can you- Can you
Spicy
freaking
meatball.
can you afford $18?
Shit.
What?
Yeah.
18 a game?
Fucking
insane.
$18.
That's really
$18.
$18.
What?
And
Oh,
you're
boy.
not, so everybody still has time. All you have to do is join the union, SDISU, the San Diego Independent Supporters Union. Join the union. Just join it because it's $18 tickets in supporter section.
That's
I
under
would do
20
it.
bucks, dude.
That's
like you have
ridiculous.
$20
That-
bills, you give it to a guy, you get two back, you get to see a game in the supporter section. Like that's the best deal in town.
We live in one of the most expensive cities in the
That's
US.
awesome.
I don't know about the world, but we do, and we're getting $18 tickets in the supporter section like that. I do want to give a shout out to everyone that runs supporters groups and all that stuff, because I got to imagine it's a lot of back and forth with the team and a lot of work. And it was pretty much them like, hey, we got to make this affordable, more affordable it is, the more people will show up and the better the atmosphere will be in the supporter section. Because like we've mentioned, the supporter section is going to be chanting and drumming and leading the vibe of the whole stadium is going to start in the supporter section. Like that's how it works in soccer. And so I just want to say, whomever was working on that and, getting in the team's ear, thank you very much. Thank you for all the hard work, all the volunteer hard work, because these are adults with jobs and careers, and they're taking the time out of their day to make sure that they want to do it, I'm sure, because they want their experience to be the best it can be, but it benefits everybody, even not only just the supporters, but everybody going to the game. So honestly, heartfelt thank you everybody for that.
Yeah, for real. Thank you very much. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put into all that stuff. So appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do you think the $18 had anything to do with like 18 threads and Chrome Ball and stuff like
They
that?
seem
Ooh.
they seem to like
Ooh.
that. They seem to like that.
I didn't even
number.
put that together.
The 18 cities in no, it's perfect. It's kismet, it's the way it's supposed to be.
Do you know how
Well said.
long the deal goes for? Like, is it through like the end of the year? Or?
That is a good question. Somebody in
I-
the comments, please provide an answer.
Yeah, because I didn't see.
Matt
I was just
Boos,
looking.
answer us. Comment.
And then I also saw they did their SDFC came out talking about how they updated their parking situation too, which was kind of a big issue with anybody going to not just SDFC future games or Wave SDFC SDSU concerts. So it sounds like they're improving it, which is good. Like more signs, more pathways. They're having more traffic control because that was the biggest thing is blockage. Like if you go to any event there, the blockage after the game is so bad. But then it also they're saying that there's a deal as well for season ticket holders, which is good as well. So that's good to see. At least we were talking about it, Chris, Travis, Billy Travis and I on the drive up to Big Bear, like, and a lot of people have had concerns. So it's good to see they're tackling that at least trying to improve before the season starts. So that's a big thing. So yeah, I'm stoked. $18. That's yeah,
And
I'm
just to be
excited.
clear, that $18 is per ticket. That's if you purchase season tickets, correct?
Yeah,
Or is that individual if you wanted to just go on a
I
game
think
by
it's
game?
I gotta
I thought it was
imagine
for the season.
it's for season tickets. And
Yeah,
Julie just told me think that here we go. It's
it's
so I'm at so we literally so the SDFC Fancast posted about this, and I don't even know. I just reposted like a jerk. But look, life's been a little crazy for me the last week. All right, give me some. But SDFC season tickets in the supporter section are only $18 a game, on sale December 3rd for 18 days. So
okay.
3,
Perfect.
4, 5. Just kidding.
There's that 18 again.
I
Yeah.
love it. My
18
birthday's March
days.
18th, by the way.
But
There
you
we
have
go.
to be
Is it?
a member of the supporters union, like I said,
Okay.
and it is sdisu.org. Sierra Delta India Sierra uniform.org. Do it. Join the
I hear
freaking supporters union.
a Niner in there.
Were you calling from a walkie-talkie?
Yeah, but Chris, I remember we had the meeting with that's a huge drop off from like 6 months ago. I think they were doing like 50 something a game. So that's a huge savings
Yeah,
like for the year.
to be fair, we were looking in not the supporters
But
section.
they were
I don't,
non-support. Yeah.
right, which will probably still be, I would imagine, probably around that same price. I think that's what the big thing is like they're encouraging people to become a part of the supporters union and you can reap the benefits with cheap season tickets.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just meant that's
No,
yeah,
it's
that's just
okay. It's
great because
okay.
that's such a
Don't
good
worry
drop
about
off from
it.
where we were. Get it. But yeah, so and to fill the supporter section. So I think it's awesome, man. Like
You have
it's
terrible
a
intuition.
it's a it's a good time right before Christmas too. You know, it's good present, good stocking stuffer.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, well
It's one
done.
of my favorite Keegan jokes of all time.
It was a good one. It cut me to the core.
I laughed so hard. So hard. But yeah, Keegan, you had brought up the parking situation and all that stuff, the traffic congestion, because that has always been an issue, even back, Chargers days, Jack Murphy days, all that stuff. Because there's only literally two entrances in, and you get 40-30,000 people trying to get in there, and it is a nightmare. And like I've noticed that when they like smaller events, even though they're never quite small because there's just like one road getting in and out, um, they sometimes they'll use like the traffic light. That's not going to work, So I'm really
Yeah.
glad that they are putting some thought into the congestion and controlling that traffic. And really, it's putting people there and directing traffic, turn those traffic lights off, and that seems to be the best way to do it. So, and that seems to be the way that they're approaching it. So that's really nice.
For me, I feel
Another
like it's an infrastructure problem. I wish when they rebuilt Snapdragon, they completely redid what is that Mission Gorge Road right there?
Yeah.
I
Friars.
wish they
Right.
or Friars Road. Yeah, thank you. I
Mm.
wish they had completely redid Friars Road because that's the problem. It's not necessarily the parking getting in and out of the parking lot. It's the road itself gets so backed up with all the lights and the freeway is right there. Everybody's trying to get onto it. Uh, so I don't know that there is a solution, but
Yeah, that is a major thoroughfare right there. So it's like, I think the solution is to get supporters tickets, get there early, hang out with us, and yeah, then you don't have to worry about it.
and
Chill
take the
afterwards too. Like I
Yeah.
think that's the play. Like be prepared to just sit in your car, have another drink, maybe have a little extra medicinal medicines if you got them, and just stay for another hour in your car and chill out.
Beat me to it too. Have
And
at
Yeah,
it, Christopher.
Trevor
Say
said
what
in the chat to take the trolley. That's
Yeah.
that's a huge. It gets a little gnarly like right after the game ends and right before the game starts, but you know, you might get on the second or third one and it's fine. So if you have a
Yeah.
stop somewhere near your home where you can hop on the trolley and get home safely after that, that's definitely a good move.
True.
I cannot recommend it enough. And I mean, the trolley system in San Diego is pretty solid. I don't think it, pretty utilized.
Yeah.
What was the GIF? I can't see it.
That-
Was the
I
guy
like
goes,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Trevor posted a GIF. Yeah, this is not boding well for the people that can't see the chat.
Or the people that can.
Hey, Chris will edit
Or
it
can't
out.
see.
He's fine.
Oh God, this is gonna be a nightmare episode to edit.
But another thing that SDFC announced, I think today, is we have a tequila partnership.
Oh, who is it?
Shot.
It is Dos Azul.
Oh,
I mean, that's
interesting.
appropriate, isn't it? With the Azul and Chrome being our colors.
Have you had any of that before?
Yeah.
Do that GIF again, Trev. No, sorry.
You ever had some of that? Anybody?
I've never tried it.
I love tequila. I don't drink too much hard stuff these days. Every now and then I'll have a margarita, but man, tequila. Woo.
So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have a. Well, now I'm confused. Sorry, I was googling it, and they have like, I thought they had super fancy tequila. These are Dos Artes and something else. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't know that I've even heard of these guys.
Yeah, I haven't either, but
Yeah,
interesting.
I have.
To try
Hey,
some.
look, I mean, I'm watching the video right
Yeah.
now. They have a drone shot of a bunch of,
Is there,
agave
like-
stuff.
Is
Looks-
there like a parent company that owns them or something? Because I don't see anything online
Or
about
a
it.
celebrity? Does a celebrity
That's
own
what I
this
was look-
particular type?
Oh
I don't
boy,
know.
we don't
Yeah.
like that. We don't like celebrities on our team over
Well,
here.
no, a
Whoa.
celebrity has their own alcohol brands. Fine, I don't get qualms with that.
I mean, Ryan
It's
Reynolds
not
owns
that.
a gin
It's-
company.
I'm not going to drink an alcohol
he said
because
he's
a
selling it.
celebrity sells it. I'm going to drink an alcohol because it tastes good. Just like I'm going to support a team because I love the team, not because a fucking celebrity supports it. That's what we're talking about. Get out of here. Get out of here.
We got it, Keegan. You and I. So this is gonna be this little testy episode. But Keegan, you and I have to get this debate scheduled.
Yes.
Remember, because you were gonna wear
Hear
a
ye.
wig, and we're gonna because
Yep.
these two guys got to square off head to head,
Yes.
and you and I got to
Yeah.
moderate. You'll probably be the
Yeah.
main moderator, but I'll chime in maybe as we do it. Maybe,
Oh.
but we'll have to get this episode on the books soon.
Yeah.
No,
Definitely.
I am so effing ready.
I don't want to argue with my friends.
I
do.
do because my friends' arguments are fucking stupid.
Hey.
By stupid, you mean well
He
thought
gets the
out
gavel.
and full? I don't know.
Order
All
in
right,
this
Chris-
court.
Now Christopher is egging me on. Now he's talking me into it.
No personal attacks, no PAs, order.
But-
But I was looking at
No promises.
Dios's. So it looks like I think it's from Mexico. They're in Jalisco, and then they joined up with
correct.
Oh, Dios.
classic
Rest
wines
in
of California.
peace.
Dios.
Hey,
Azul.
I think I just looked
okay.
up this bourbon company. And I think they're in Kentucky.
Yeah, I think they're from Jalisco, which makes sense.
Damn. Nate's shots fired at Keegan. I thought it was.
For the
I
first
thought-
time. I think it's the first time ever.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
was
it-
funny, dude.
I thought it
I
was,
love it.
I thought it was Dos Azul, not Dios. So that makes sense. There's a lot of stuff on there. It looks like they have some quality shit. So I would love to try it.
Yeah, it looks delicious.
It is Dios. Sorry, Keegan. Thank you for letting me know. I said Dos. Gracias.
De nada. That laugh scares me.
But maybe the next episode we'll be sipping on Dios Azul.
Ooh.
I will buy Nate and Keegan bottles of it for next time.
Oh,
Colin,
I'll take one. No, I'll take one. I'll drink some of that.
Ooh.
I don't care what happens to my body.
Keegan just asked a question in the chat, and I mean, you guys wanna bring it up? The question Keegan just asked?
Oh,
Or keep it a surprise.
No way. I've been telling everybody about it. Keegan
Oh,
said in the studio, so I think we might almost be there, y'all. Maybe within the next couple of weeks we will be recording live with each other. So we can
Heck yeah, that's the next evolution. I know. Anybody that's been there, if you've been there since like the very first episode, like legitimately, and you watch the majority of these, like tip of the cap. And we
Yeah.
thank you and love you. And everybody else who's joined along the way and who is yet to join. We thank you.
I
Very
don't think
much.
anyone's seen every single episode. I mean, that would take a lot.
There might
of
be someone
patience.
out there.
There's
I
gotta be
doubt it
one dude.
because
Empanadas and churros.
Empanadas. I was
Yeah,
just about to say
exactly.
that. Do you beat me to it? Empanadas and churros.
So I
You get a
think
free invite. Please reveal yourself.
I think I know who it is. I think it's
Is it-
Quinn. I think it's Quinn,
Oh.
Oh,
which would make
makes
sense.
It
Yeah.
makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
but him
No,
being
but,
quiet this long. Like
Show
he
I know,
does.
yourself.
Dude,
good
and
on
he
him.
has. I know, and I've seen him a bunch of times since. But
It-
it's
it-
also he's.
Probably forgot.
I think
You
he
don't
can
score
just,
that many points and forget.
No. Yeah.
Hell no. I would. Yeah, that's my guess. I'm just guessing. But there's another Chrome Ball this weekend. It is
Speaking of-
Coming in hot.
Sorry, speaking of Quinn, I think we're actually literally right now missing a Riptides event in Harborand Brewing or whatever it's called in
Harlan
Delmar.
Bruin
Oh.
and Delmar.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm still sick, so I couldn't go. And Keegan, I know you've been dealing with shit, and same with you, Nate. So apologies for missing that, boys, but we'll probably make the next one hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh yes, most definitely.
It sucks because it's I've been talking so much shit about having to go down south. This is the closest one to me yet, and of course I'm sick. Anyways, Chrome Ball.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm just
You guys be nice to each other, all right? I'm the only one that's allowed to get testy around here. So there's a it's a national city, and it is from 9 to 2 normal hours. IB was at night, but this one national city is going to be back to the standard, whatever they used to say in the news when it was just like, oh, back to our standard programming or whatever. That's
Oh yeah, your regular scheduled programming.
yeah, thank you. But that one, go to it. Chrome balls are fun. And I was talking, just joking around, but honestly, everybody is so nice. And if you're not part of a supporters group, join one, join the union, all that stuff. I've never seen anybody walk up and be like, oh, what is this? And somebody goes, get out of here, dude. How do you not know that? That's not the vibe. What, like, at all, not even one little bit, which is nice. I mean, it's great.
Yeah. And like we're close to Riptides and everything, but whoever you are, like there's a lot of supporters groups. So you could find a group that meshes well with who you are as a person too. So join it. The biggest thing is just join the union and then find your way there, meet everybody, see what fits your niche, and then go from there.
No, it's a blast. Cannot recommend it enough. But then that National City one is the second to last one. And then they just have the
Yeah.
final big hurrah,
Wow.
which, holy crap, that's probably going to be wild. Have they
Yeah,
announced
nice.
where it's at already?
It's at Snapdragon, right?
It's at the
Is it?
stadium.
When is that?
Or downtown. I thought it was either Snapdragon or downtown.
No, we've talked
It's at
about
the
this on
stadium.
podcast.
It's at the stadium. That's right. Yeah.
The-
You were correct.
Sunday, December 15th.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
The time is TBA.
Oh, man.
I'm
I'll
gonna
be
be
there.
in San Diego 2 days after that.
The Parada Christmas party is that Saturday,
Oh.
so I'm going to be hung over on Sunday.
Nate, you said something earlier. What was you said? You said we need to get Keegan and I need to get along. You said don't be what with each other.
I can't even
Testy. It was Testy. You said Keegan.
Testy.
Wasn't that another one of your nicknames at Diddy's?
Senior testes.
Testes. That's dude.
Colin's like, I've had enough of these.
Yeah,
You're not.
over here.
That was really good, Chris.
Oh, thanks.
You're not.
What do you have that? Did you get all the documents? They haven't been released yet. How do you know all this? Were you there in the corner?
It'll be revealed.
You were in the
Chris-
chair in the corner.
Chris is actually a hacker. He's an anonymous. Oh, sorry, I spilled the beans.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm really excited. I got to
Testy.
imagine that the Chrome Ball, the very last one's going to be a huge deal, right? Like we've been told we're going to get another DP signing and all that stuff, so they're going to work all that stuff in. Maybe a jersey reveal. I don't fucking know. But
That's-
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
You read my mind.
For the brand reveal that Trevor, Keegan, and I went to, I mean, it was packed. It was a
Yeah.
zoo, and like Manny Machado was there.
Mhm.
So I can't imagine it being less packed now that the
No.
season's going to be what 3 months away from there, 2.5 months away. So yeah,
All right.
I,
Well,
I agree, Nate. And hopefully they might even maybe there will be like a DP player there, like similar to Chucky at the event you went to. That would be awesome. And we'll
It's
I
be
gonna
dude.
it's gonna be their big pump up before Christmas break, and then camp starts. So I think it's at the stadium. It's gonna be huge. Like I think it'll be really, really big. It'll be very fun to go to. And yeah, like man, I would bet money Manny will be there. Everybody will be there.
All the big wigs, right?
Everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if some players came. Like Chucky might show up. They might have hopefully like Patty, like
All the
because it'll be
celebrities. Hopefully, all the celebrities.
everybody
Yeah.
will be there.
Everyone who has invested $1 show
Well,
up.
you know
The
what?
hottest
That's
event in
actually
town. But
that's
I think it will be a big thing. Like, all right, and then Christmas break, everybody, thank you for supporting us. Christmas, boom, they start camp, and then it'll be preseason, season starts. It'll be like the kickoff party.
dude,
It's
and
my bet.
I think the league in Denmark, they may take a winter break. I don't know. That would be good timing for them to come on over and hang out. All the Norseland fellas, you know?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
be cool for them to see San Diego go from the frozen north, then they show up here, and then there's a stadium full of people cheering them on. Like, pump that would get you. I think it'd be awesome. But
They're gonna
either
be
way, it'll be a
like,
party,
this is December. You're like, yeah,
right?
dude, you're in heaven now, son. What?
Yeah.
We have one day like this in July.
Yeah.
No reindeer?
No, but I am very much looking forward to that. And I will bring the Dios Azul and the Dos Azul. I'll bring both tequilas.
Ooh, those kinds.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. But
Oh boy.
my last question before we can kind of sign off is, speaking of DPs, we did, Kevin De Bruyne has been brought up and things like that. But if for some reason that doesn't work, or because he wouldn't be able to sign and play for us until a little bit later into the season.
Yeah.
Anybody else on you guys' radar?
Man, not really. It's all speculation, and I just want to just kind of get through the draft, the couple drafts we have coming up, really. So I don't really know. Give me Lewandowski though. That's in the back of my head. I don't think so, but just like that's one that I'm like, I don't know. I like that one.
those are the ones that I kind of
I'd
have.
freak out.
Same with you, Colin. They've just kind of been in the back of my mind. Is like, and I mentioned this last week, but Griezmann, Lewandowski, and Benzema are all players that I could see playing with us for 2 years and just dominating.
I want Paul Pogba.
That'd be sick. Oh, it makes sense too, coming off
Yeah.
his suspension.
Do you know who
Yeah.
I want? Who just recently returned to Serie A for the first time in like 5 years or something like that? Hint, he would run around dressed like Santa Claus throwing cash.
Oh,
Italy.
Batelli?
Yeah, Mario
Ooh.
Batelli.
That
That would be
That
wild.
guy's crazy. I love
He
that
probably
guy. That
wouldn't
guy's
even
wild.
he probably wouldn't even be considered a DP at this
That's
point.
what, dude. I was gonna say, like,
Really?
I think if we get some GAM or TAM money or whatever, whatever MLS wants to give us to get like a fourth DP, kind of a in betweener, not quite a DP, but a DP, I would be fucking stoked on my old Balotelli. That would be awesome. He lit his own bathroom on fire, lighting fireworks off in the window.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Dude, we need him.
I remember when Man
hype man.
City beat Man U in the Manchester Derby for like one of the first times. He took his Bentley that was, I think, wrapped in camo wrap, and he just drove around Manchester town square for like 3 hours, just driving and high-fiving people. I could be over-exaggerating some of those things, like the timeline, but it was funny, and he did some things like that. Him and his brother tried to break into a women's prison. That was
Yeah.
funny.
What?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, he's crazy.
That's incredible.
Yeah. But no, Pogba would be top for me. Timing and all that stuff. I think I gotta imagine he's looking for a fresh start. Saudi League is probably 99% where he's gonna end up, but Hey,
It's kind of
yeah.
a bad boy, though. I don't know if I'd like. He's an amazing player, so I would take him, but he's kind of a bad boy.
I love me a good bad boy.
In the
That
locker room is what I'm
sounded
worried
weird.
about.
Oh, okay. So
Like
you mean
on the
more like a
pitch.
cancer.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Pretty common way to put it. I think it's pretty common.
No,
in
you're right. You're right.
sports.
Absolutely. Yeah, well said. Well said. Appropriate
Thank-
choice of words.
Thank you. Fuck you, Keegan.
I'm just sitting here smiling, man. I'm just smiling.
What was it last week? He was like, "I'm listening," and we were just
Choose
like,
your yeah. I was trying to
Make
research
a
some
run
things.
for God's sakes.
before we sign off, we mentioned earlier that Colin is really good at naming actors' names. So I want to play a really quick game.
Oh man.
Oh, let's
Can
go.
I try to answer too? Just joking.
Sure, if you want.
You
You guys
won't
all
beat me,
you guys all can if you want.
You won't beat
I
me.
was curious if this is like a mini quiz game, real quick. That's
Sure,
what I
it
think
could
I've
be a
asked.
quiz game.
I'll try. I'll probably embarrass myself, but
So
go for it.
You can tell I've always wanted to be part of a quiz game.
I'm gonna paste a photo in the chat, and all you have to do is click it and then name the actor.
Do we count
And
down? Oh, sorry.
no, I'm just gonna post it and then
What? Their names? I'm not like.
Well,
which
hold
one?
on.
In our.
hold on. There's a theme to it. They're all actors in the
Or
movie.
18. Sorry.
They're all actors in the movie Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I'm gonna kill it.
All right,
What chat are you putting it in?
the Zoom chat.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna start off with an easy. Shut up, Trevor.
He can edit these gaps, make it not as.
All right, I'm
boring.
starting off with an easy one. There it is. It's taking a minute to load. There it is.
Tom Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore. Damn.
That wasn't an easy one. That was like one of the harder ones, probably.
No. Well, I mean, you're supposed to know all these people.
I'm
This
I knew
is-
him, so
He
keep
did.
going.
He 100% so far.
This is another one, and then it gets hard after this.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ready? Go.
Giovanni
Giovanni
Ribisi.
Ribisi.
That was a tie.
Whoa.
That's
That
funny.
was a
That's who I
tie.
thought you were gonna post, Chris.
So did I,
literally
dude. I was
thinking
ready
that.
with his name for the first
Yeah,
one.
me
to
too.
load
I
up.
literally was ready for his name. That's crazy.
so funny.
All right, this is where it's going to start to get impressive. Coming in hot.
Yeah, this guy knew you were
Oh,
gonna
this
post that guy. I don't know. I don't know this actor's
It's
name. I've never seen him in anything else. To be honest with you.
Yeah, he's
Ben
handsome.
Affleck off Timu.
No, I don't think
Dude,
this dude's really been in anything else. That's the thing. They've have to have been in other things for me. My powers to be unleashed.
He was
All
in a
right.
really crappy crime drama I watched, but he's old and looks different now. I
All
forget.
right. The answer
Johnny
was
Tsunami?
Yeah, you got it. The answer was Edward Burns.
That's right, Ed
Ah.
Burns.
Yeah, that one. I'll
Okay.
just take the L on that, I guess.
Well, this guy has been in a ton of shit, but I did not know his name. So if you get this one, I will be very impressed.
Vin Diesel. Sorry.
I was waiting for it. Oh,
oh, that's the
It's
dude
something-
from Friends.
Oh.
Well, Colin's special powers are being debunked this evening.
See, that's why I said he's from Friends. That's what I'm good at. It's like if I see him Save Your Private Ryan, I'm like, oh, he's from Friends.
He was in Friends.
He's also
he was
from
in-
Dazed and
I
Confused.
know.
That's what
he
I
in
think
Palm
of him
Is-
as is Dazed and Confused.
Paul
Hang on.
Mazzari or something? His last name's with
It's
a P or no?
I think it is Paul something.
No, it's Adam
Ah.
Goldberg.
Oh, He's a Goldberg.
Yeah, I was.
So he
Well,
was like a
that too.
Paul.
I got
Yeah.
2 out of 4.
Well, there's one more, but if you didn't get these other ones, then you're definitely
gonna
not
be-
going to get this one.
Tom
It's
Hanks.
gonna be Tom Hanks. I know.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
that's what I was giving Matt Damon, man.
Yeah, Matt Dave.
Oh, that coward.
Yeah, the guy who just watched.
Mellish.
He was in Twister.
Was
See,
he?
That's what I'm good at. Yeah,
Oh, it's
he was a
Oppo,
little.
God,
That's
not
my
Mellish.
power. That's where I can thrive. But I don't know this
It's
chump's
Mellish.
name. He's been in like 3 things.
Andy. No, it's Andrew
Well, but I look like
Tapasini.
Tony
Nailed
Spaletti.
it.
Yeah, you guys got it. Jeremy Davies.
Oh,
Oh, I
Sorry.
knew it.
Oh,
Once
you
say
knew
the
it?
name.
You
Well,
knew
once
it?
you say
Yeah.
it, I
You knew
remember
that
it.
one.
Same with Ed Burns. Once you
But
say
I
the
like
name,
it,
I'm
Chris.
like,
Good-
that's
good
right.
quiz.
I
Yeah, well, good,
overestimated it. Apologies.
Well,
To be honest,
that
this
was-
whole episode I have not been paying attention. I've just been Googling ways to try to quiz Colin the whole time. So sorry if I
This
was checked
episode's
out.
been a little off the rails. I will say.
We say that
62
about
seconds.
we say that about
No,
every
we've been
episode.
pretty
Yeah.
good lately. This one's a little bit.
We're just
blue.
normal men.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be more on track next time and less of a psycho.
All right, Colin, make
got
a
it.
run.
Make a run call. Go.
Backwards run.
Bicycle
Point.
kick up.
Point at the
Yeah, I
ball
was
going
about
over
to. I
your
was
head.
about to do it.
Yeah. I'll be your bodyguard, baby.
This, Christopher, you are the person I think of every time I hear this song.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
a-
are, and you know what? Most songs, like I'll have multiple people at the same
Call you
time.
Betty.
This song, it's just you. This is just a Christopher Morgan
Betty,
Thomas
you can
song.
call me.
Boom.
Well, that was a wild experience we just had, friends.